Hi, my name is Derek, and I'm an author. I give Sendinblue a 5 out of 5. For more reviews like this, click below. Before I was using Sendinblue, I had my website on shared hosting, and I didn't need to use something like Sendinblue. But when I got my own server, suddenly my email stopped working, and it took me several days to figure out that it was because I didn't have an email program like Sendinblue. And the reason I chose Sendinblue is because they had a free program available for people like me who were starting out, and everybody else was charging a ton of money for it. So I looked at the competitors and I looked at Sendinblue, and the choice was obvious. I chose Sendinblue because it was easy to integrate into WordPress. There's a popular WordPress plugin that allows you to send SMTP emails through software like Sendinblue. And it turns out that Sendinblue was the easiest to integrate into this software. So the plugin was free, Sendinblue was free, and I get up to 500 emails per day, which is more than I'm ever going to need starting out with my business. So I'm really grateful for Sendinblue. Getting started with Sendinblue was fairly straightforward given that I have a background in website development. They have guides you can follow and tutorials, and there's other videos you can watch. But it was still a little tricky just going through the steps and making sure that everything worked properly and making sure that when I sent a test email, it went through and I got it. But by following the steps, I was able to make it work, and it's been running perfectly ever since. My advice for people interested in starting with Sendinblue is to just start. They have a free membership and you get up to 500 emails per day, which is enormous for most people starting out with their business. And while it can be slightly tricky, if you just follow the guides, you're going to get through it and it's going to work properly. So I recommend starting with them over their competitors who will charge you even for the most basic, limits of sending emails every day. With Sendinblue, you just plug it in and it works. And I have been using it this whole time and it works perfectly.